Let's go, good people. You see the red cap, but it doesn't say what you think it is. And I'm going to talk about that guy that's been promoting this red cap nonsense. Anyway, but instead of make America great again, make America pay reparations. Never forget that. That's what we're pushing here at Urban Intellectuals, right? But I want to bring up this lunatic that we're talking about today, Donald Trump. I don't know if you've noticed. It's April the 8th. I'm not sure if you caught the recent news, but this individual has decided to launch his trade war, stand by his trade war with China, tariff war, excuse me. And apparently China didn't bow and bend the knee to the great king. I mean, the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And your guy imposed 104% tariffs at a minimum on Chinese goods. Listen, I don't know where you stand politically. I don't know where you stand in the market. I don't know your money. I don't know your understanding. I don't know your allegiance. I would imagine that you have more allegiance to yourself and your future than an individual like this guy. But a lot of people are still supporting him, even though this is going to be crippling. You can already see the effects, and the market has been tumbling really since he's got in office, but particularly since he's launched these trade wars with not just China, but seeming like everybody except Russia. Hey, you deduct from that what you may, but that's really the facts, right? He's placed tariffs on just about everybody except Russia. And he's not even trying to hide it anymore about his allegiance, who he's really for. Is this really good for the American people? I saw some conversations stating that the reason Trump is pushing these tariffs is because he's looking to push to get manufacturing jobs back in America. One, who the hell wants to work a manufacturing job, right? No, these are good jobs. My daddy worked these jobs, bringing up the family and paying for it and all of that. But that is, and it's still a good job for those individuals working in the automotive industry and those individuals doing their things around the world, around the country, and paying their bills. That's great, but like the vast majority of Americans don't want to work in a manufacturing capacity. Now, I'm not quite sure that we're best capable as a people based upon our history, and I'll get into a little bit of that because we've tried to manufacture in America. But let me continue with a little bit of this story. This guy has decided that 100% plus tariffs on Chinese imports is a good idea. And a lot of his followers and his constituents, I guess, are buying or rolling along with this because, nobody wants to be wrong. Trump doesn't want to back down. Americans are caught in the middle. This is seeming like a disaster. Again, the stock market was recovering a bit today, or at least it was ticking up. And then another self-inflicted wound. Here we go again. With these tariff wars, which I got to be honest, where the hell are the Democrats? Where the hell are the responsible adults in the Republican Party that's putting an end to this unilateral decision-making of the president to just drop tariffs on the countries despite the ramifications on everyday Americans? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you were thinking about this, but I definitely want to share my story, my understanding of manufacturing and how it's going to impact, and then the availability of good manufacturing here in the United States. And I got an opinion on that. Why? Because I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Intellectuals, right? Black History Made Easy is not only our mantra, but it is our promise. And ever since 2017, we started manufacturing in 2016. We've been producing our Black History Flashcards, right? Let me know in the comments. Give me flashcards in the comments if you've seen these before. If you have a deck, let me know how many you have, because we don't just manufacture one deck of Black History Flashcards. We have a 5-volume series. Actually 6. My Florida deck is up here somewhere. But we have 19 physical products that we produce outside of our apparel, right? See that UI on there, right? Hats, clothing, and all of that stuff. But we have 19 physical products that we manufacture primarily out of China, right? So I am very familiar with this process. I understand what these tariffs are going to do with raising the cost of production on our end, which I don't know where the hell y'all think the American company has to pay for it. We're going to pay for it on the front end, but we're going to pass along those tariffs to the customer, right? Because we got a business to operate. We got margins to cover. We got employees to compensate and pay, and payroll and taxes, insurance, and all the marketing expenses and all of these things. these tariffs are making our products more expensive for us to purchase. So they're going to be more expensive to buy. So I don't know where this delusion that, oh no, China has to pay for it. No, they don't. The American company has to eat these fees on our end, and they're just going to pass it along to you. Don't believe me. Just watch the price of your life go up exponentially, literally overnight. But there's a bigger problem. There's a bigger issue with all of this. And that's what I want to address today, because we manufacture here in the United States with our Black History Flashcards that we sell, our playing cards, our games, puzzles, and all of this stuff that we do, because we even have a bingo series, right? So check it out, urbanintellectuals.com. You can still get the tariff-free version of the stuff that we have in production or in our warehouse right now. But all of this additional ordering is going to come at a higher price. Unfortunately, right? It's not that we want to do it, but we have to stay in business as well to pay our bills, right? i.e. our employees, our team, our contractors, our other businesses that we work with and that service our business and our company. The price of life is going up because of these tariffs, right? Again, 104% tariff minimum is being introduced by the president of the United States. Y'all voted for this mess. So now we're going to have to eat it, apparently. Hopefully he backtracks on this nonsense. But there's a bigger issue. And this bigger issue is, do Americans even want to damn do these manufacturing jobs? Now, you got to remember, this is one of the bigger issues. The second one is really going to shock you. So give me a moment to run through this. You remember that these businesses don't want to pay $7.20. They don't want to pay more than $7.25 an hour for minimum wage. They damn sure don't want to pay $10 or $15 minimum wage. So now you're going to bring back manufacturing jobs for who? Who the hell is going to do the work? And then what's going to be the quality of the work? You're union busting. You're breaking up all the principles and the rules that protect the employees from capitalists like Donald Trump that y'all let get at the helm of the White House. But who the hell is going to work for pennies without a union, without a pension? Y'all done raided Social Security. You're getting rid of all of the protections on the job. The cost of health and insurance is through the damn roof. So who the hell is going to work these jobs in the first place if you're going to bring them back? Never mind, I was reading a report that a guy was talking about this process of bringing manufacturing back to the United States. It's not a 20-week job. It's a 20-year job. Like, how in the hell you expect these companies? What do you think, this is magic? You think you're going to sprinkle some pixie dust and then these manufacturing facilities are just going to pop up? It's going to take planning. It's going to take work and purchasing of ground and land and all of this. This is a 20-year process, not a 20-week process. So the fact that the people in the White House are just continuously lying to you, the media doesn't have an ounce of integrity or respect for the fourth branch of the government, right? They're supposed to be independent journalists out here doing the work for the American people, making sure that we have all of the information. But we're allowing the dictator Trump to say and do whatever the hell he wants to do, threatening the public media, revoking credentials of licensed media outlets that's designed to be in the White House for the purposes of checking the president, fact checking and things like that. But now you come with truth. He's banning your credentials. This is utter nonsense. And how long are the American people going to stand for this? It is shameful. It is unprecedented. It is unbelievable. But this is the world that we're in. This is the world that we voted for. Bringing back manufacturing jobs to a people that don't want to do it. But here's the ugly truth of it all, right? Again, since 2017, we started the manufacturing process. We started the process and learning how to get into the product-based business back in 2016. Yes, Urban Intellectuals is that old. In fact, we were founded in December of 2015. We're going on 10 years in business here in promoting Black history, culture, and empowerment to our community. But in 2016, we decided to start moving into the product-based business, started walking down that path, learning what I could, doing that, and starting to invent our products, right? So volume 1 of the Black History Flashcard series dropped in 2017. And yes, we manufactured out of China. Now, since then, We've sold over 500,000, over 500,000 decks of our flashcards all over the world, in all 50 states, to 200, all 50 states, 64 countries around the world, and 200,000 plus customers and counting. We're probably closer to 600, 650,000. And now we're going to have to go back and check the numbers as we start to approach that 1 billion mark. But in the interim, there's a couple of problems. This is the real big thing. The real big thing is American manufacturing isn't great. Don't be offended. I'm just telling you my experience. American manufacturing isn't great. Not only do people not want to do it, not only do the businesses not want to pay them the appropriate amount of money that is needed, not only are you breaking up unions that people can start to build a decent wage and support a family on. The materials, the machinery is out of date. It's not up to snuff. It's not up to par. Now, I'm not saying in every industry and every people, so attack as you will. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to these products and this product-based business that I run, that I oversee, the millions of dollars that we spend in running this company, and the money that we've poured into the community and poured into really the world, right? I got a little bit of insight on this. And what I can tell you is the problem with ordering from China, in my experience, is the time it takes. 6 to 8 weeks to get our product from placing our order to getting it inside of our warehouse so it's locked and loaded and ready to ship to our customers all over the world. 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, as long as you're in a good planning space and you got some lead time, it's not a real big inconvenience. Now, never mind, these tariffs are going to literally double our costs. I'll save that for a moment. 6 to 8 weeks, which is one of these problems where we've run into, right? Because we ran out of inventory because of Trump, on a good thing. Trump pissed everybody off, started deleting Black history all over the place. So we had one of the biggest Black history months that we've ever had. And definitely that we've had in years. It was great. But surprise, surprise to us, that's what happened. So we ran out of inventory. So we were in a crunch or in a bind trying to satisfy the people that purchased from us and let them know, hey, we were out of stock. You know, we let it be known ahead of time, right? We were out of stock and we're shipping all of those orders now, right? We're back in stock, all that good stuff. But it was like, man, you know what would be great? If there was a local domestic company that we could turn to and order a few thousand decks of flashcards so we can satisfy this inventory within 1, 2, 3 weeks, or at least inside of 4 weeks, to get a turnaround order, and then we can satisfy our market and the people that have been waiting. This would have been great. Now, did you notice that past tense I used? Would have been great. It would have been great because there are no manufacturing companies in the domestic border of the United States that can handle our quality and our quantity. How do I know this? Because we've been doing this since 2017 and we've tried numerous companies to try and print our materials. If I could show you the errors that were made along this path, you would have thought we were dealing with middle school students, let alone companies that's charging us tens of thousands of dollars in order to manufacture these products. Now, the American products cost more. You got to pay so much more for an inferior product. That's ridiculous. Do you hear what I'm saying? The manufacturing in the United States is not up to par. It's an inferior product that's being put out. It's just the facts. This doesn't mean every single manufacturer or every single small business is trash. I'm not saying that. All the ones that we're dealing with inside of this industry that can reproduce our product has not been up to par. Now, I challenge anybody that says that's garbage, Freddie. Send me the company. Send me the company that can get it done. Put them in our comments. Tag them. Email us, support@urbanintellectuals.com. Tell them, hey, Freddie, I got you. We can handle your business with a high quality. I know you can't match the price. I get that. And I'm willing to pay more for the convenience of having something local in the country that comes quicker. That's a benefit to payment. But I doubt it. And I talked to some manufacturers and they say that the machinery required just costs too damn much. It's too much of an overhead expense to wield into their business when they can make more money doing other things, right? Hey, I don't know. I'm not in manufacturing. I don't fully understand it. All I know is if we want these products, we're going to China. But now, thanks to the orange mound of chaos, we're going to have 104% tariffs on top of that. We're scrambling. We're looking for some places, looking for some other alternatives outside of the country, which is crazy. But again, if you have somewhere inside of the country, I dare you to drop them down there. Drop their website. I'm not opposed to using American companies, but we're not going to produce inferior products, put it out, and pay you just because you're an American, right? Ain't that what they tell black folks, right? They tell black folks, I'm not going to patronize your business just because you're black. Well, I'm not going to patronize your business just because you're American. Right? I'm expecting quality. Our clients, our customers are expecting quality. That's what I want to see. That's what we demand. I'm going to spend my money for tens of thousands of dollars. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I ain't asking for shit free. But the quality got to be there. When a grandmother purchases these products and they share them with their grandbaby, they got to be able to stand up. The precision needs to be there. The colors got to be right. There are a lot of things that go into this stuff. Show me the American company that can do it. I ain't found them in almost a decade. So you're talking, you're speculating. I'm not. My money's where my mouth is. Show me differently. Somebody step up. Let's go with that. But let me know what y'all thinking about these tariffs, about this nonsense that this man has placed upon us. Do you want any manufacturing jobs? Do you think that that's our future? Do we feel like folks are going to college incurring $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 of debt to work on an assembly line? Interesting stuff, man. Hey, but if you don't got your deck of Black History Flashcards, how about you go ahead and grab them? I'll put a link down there in the description to make sure that you have an opportunity to grab them at the best rate possible for now until these tariffs hit, because the prices are going to go up. Prices of your life are about to go up around the border, around the clock, thanks to this guy. Thanks to his arrogance and his ego. Somebody doesn't bend the knee to him, he is going to hold the grudge, and we are going to hold the bag. Not even hold the bag. We're going to give the bag away as a result. But yeah, I mean, cards are one thing, but then pieces and all of the moving parts that are associated with a bingo game or a Monopoly or puzzles that we do or something like that, it's just crazy. It's lunacy to think that this is going to be an option. But hey, if you don't have our bingo just yet, check this out. Let me give you a quick video.
Richard
Let you
Wright.
check out a bit about bingo.
Richard Wright. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I got you.
I'm really pulling it out.
S. Young Bluefield Jr. and Major.
Bingo?
Again.
That's my pops there, winning the bingo game. It's a fun game. It's a good opportunity. But let me know what y'all thinking about y'all president and it's 104% tariffs on goods coming into the United States from China. Not just China, but he's putting tariffs on, again, everyone but Russia. It's all in your face, American people. Wake the hell up. I'm going to Africa later this year. I might not come back. And I know some of y'all are like, hey, you shouldn't come back. Don't come back. You take your stuff over there. Whatever. I will, brother. Don't threaten me with a good time. Y'all act like, folks, Americans act like America's the only damn place that you can enjoy yourself. You can have a latte. I can have beautiful sights, beautiful people, and I ain't got to be amongst all of the damn racism. So don't threaten me with a good time. And if you cut the check, I'll leave a lot sooner. Cut the check. Don't talk that shit to me. Cut the check, right? Let me make my own decisions. I got my passports. I'm outside. I'm out here. I'm going to leave anyway. But I'm interested in knowing your thoughts, your feelings when it comes to this tariff nonsense. But I just wanted to share my thoughts because I was posting it on Facebook. And then I realized, like, man, let me just hop on YouTube and I hop on this video and talk a little bit about it and share my experience. You can't argue with me over my experience. But again, to American manufacturing company that say, oh man, that's garbage. We can do that in a great way at a reasonable price. Hit us up. Support at urbanintellectuals.com or drop them websites down in the comments and let's see. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Don't threaten me with a 1 to 3 week delivery time and think we won't be all over it, right? I love to have that ace in the hole in my back pocket. If it's a black business, that's wonderful. If it's a Chinese business, cool. If it's an Asian business or Indian business or a Jewish business, I don't give a damn who it is. Can you deliver the product in the manner that we need? That's what we are looking for. But I'm not just buying because you're American. I've got standards and we got expectations. You're going to take my money. You're going to deliver the product in a way that our customers would be proud of it, to set them on their mantle, set them on their dinner table, or set them on their coffee table in their living room and share them with their loved ones. That's what we demand. So let's make America great again. Show me where the proof is in that pudding. 104% tariffs on China. Let me know what your thoughts are. I left mine here. Looking forward to the discussion down in the comments. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? What do you like? What did you disagree with? Hit me up. Let us know down in the comments. I appreciate y'all for listening. Until next time, love, peace, and power to the people.